Hello and welcome back to our New World Order series in Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. In the last episode, we were in the process of revoking this county from our vassal when the Kingdom of Saxony declared war on him, and that ended up making them hostile to us, so we took that opportunity to hire a bunch of mercenaries, take out her army, and now we are declaring war on her for this whole duchy. So is this going to end up being worth all of the money that we spent and continue to spend on mercenaries? Maybe? I don't know, it's just money. We'll see how it turns out. We're going to make our borders look a lot nicer anyway. Let's see. We do have everybody going to where they're supposed to be going, I think. I do want to keep an eye on this army in case she tries to catch it here. But let's go ahead and unpause. Looks like we're going to be pretty safe here. Just headed over here. Involved in some other war. Oh, this isn't even from Saxony. This is from her vassal. What war are you in? Just this war. Okay. So where are you going? Let's not question it. Extra levy reinforcements is good. You are passing laws, that's fine. So if you are not going to get caught, you can just continue to head up here. Do have about 8,000, which is, I think, the bulk of her army. She has actually back up to 12,000, which is a little worrying. I think we should probably try to fight this 8,000 as soon as possible to make sure that we don't have any problems here. While we have an army that outnumbers it. Just wait for this to get here. So she's going to get some reinforcements over there, that's okay though. Unfortunately, she is camped in the hills over here, which I don't like. Maybe instead we just head in here and siege some of our target duchy instead. What are you doing over here? This county is under the Duchess of the duchy that we are declaring for, so I don't really know what you are doing here, but just want to continue to hang out over there. That's fine with me, I suppose. We are still losing a lot of gold. I think it's got to be retinue upkeep as well as the mercenaries. So I wonder if it might not be a good idea to just go and attack her in the hills, even though it might be kind of costly. I think it is going to be the right course of action. So if we go from here, we'll have no river crossing at least. If we wipe out this army, we can probably go ahead and disband the mercenaries and hopefully not run completely out of money. We should actually call in our allies in Milan as well. Let's hope this goes okay. He's coming in, that's good. Seems pretty good so far. They found a choke point over here. Let's take some time out in the middle of this battle to get our grandson a good education. I guess we'll just use him for opinion, probably. Sure, this guy. He's only a count, but still. So we should break the center at least, and That should be it, basically. Fighting across the field, you see an enemy soldier cut off from the others while you can't tell who. It's clear they must be a highborn noble. We'll charge. Center is broken, left is broken. Battle is over. We captured a countess, which is nice. Let's follow this army and hopefully destroy it. Captured a mare. 2 mares. Okay, now let's go for this last army, and then we should be able to safely disband the mercenaries and win this war with some easy sieges. It is the beginning of the battle, and your men face the enemy ready for a fight. As you go around inspecting your troops, you happen to engage in conversation with one of your troops, a young, inexperienced squire. As this is his first battle, he is afraid but also anxious to prove himself. We will tell him to trust in God, gain a little piety, get slightly closer to our ambition of gaining 1,000 piety. Okay. Down to 39 gold, we have to dismiss the mercenaries. Probably still going to be losing money on retinue upkeep, so I'll just go ahead and switch this to not reinforce, just to make sure we don't go negative. And you can head over here and we'll start sieging our target duchy. He's down to 2,000 troops, which is much nicer for us. We can probably afford to go to speed 4 now. We're actually still losing money. I guess just is upkeep for our domain levies. So we're not going to go negative in the immediate future, so we should be alright for the moment, but definitely can't afford to reinforce our retinue. So our dedication to religious pursuits has been noticed around the realm, so we're going to be friends with another court chaplain. And we're going to pay interest on our loans. Oh dear. Okay. So about not going negative. Can we take a loan from the Templars? No. We could expel the Jews, which I think would give us some money. I'd rather not do that if we don't have to, though. Can we take another small loan? I guess we'll do that. Better than going bankrupt, I guess. Means we are going to have to pay back more money, of course, but okay. And hey, we gained some money from the siege, so that helps out. Let's ransom these prisoners as well. Guess we'll clap their leader in irons. Oh wow, we got quite a few ransoms there. I guess we had a countess, didn't we? And a tithe. Very timely, thank you. It looks like some sort of revolt or something is happening here. Maybe just some counties changed hands. I opened the stable door a bit quick and accidentally stumbled in on Berta getting her first kiss. I suddenly realized Berta is becoming a woman. So we can teach her about courtly love, which might make her become chaste, which would be really bad, I think. But even if we lecture her about virtues and sins, she has a 40% chance of becoming chaste and also deceitful, zealous, or paranoid. Well, Well, I guess deceitful isn't bad, zealous isn't bad. Even paranoid. Sure, we'll lecture her about virtues and sins. I guess it's in keeping with our theology focus as well. See what happens. She became deceitful. Okay. That's fine. Saxony is called in Bohemia. Okay. I don't think that's too worrying. Bohemia is not too big. Only 800 troops. We'll probably complete this siege and then go and fight these armies. Make sure they can't siege anything back. Or gather a large enough army to actually fight me, which they could potentially do. We might even want to break off this siege prematurely. Oh, I think we're going to have time. Okay. This is farmlands. We are in there, so we are not going to have a river crossing. If we go straight in here, so let's do it. Should be a fine battle. Even poured in some reinforcements, and in fact, these reinforcements are going to get here on time. Though that might not be the best idea. I think we'll still be okay. Even if they get there. They didn't get there, okay. That got us to 88%. Let's pursue this 300, I think? Or should we go into the Ringen? There is a river crossing from here. Not from here, though. Yeah, I think we go in and fight this. If we can catch them. Which we can. This battle should also be no problem. Might even get us to 100 or close to it. And it did get us to 100, great. We'll enforce our demands. We successfully pressed the claim of our guy. He's now known as the Usurper. We can disband our troops. And let's see how many loans we can pay back immediately. Repay a small loan, I guess, for now. Should be at least making money again, though, since our retinue should still be set to not reinforce. I guess we'll leave it as is and make a little money for a while. Okay, free investiture law, I guess. So we now have the Duke in here who owns his whole de jure duchy plus this one county in our capital duchy, which we will probably try to revoke from him. I guess we should do that right now, before he becomes more powerful. He should have plus 200 opinion from us pressing his claim, so he's not going to be a problem anyway. We are going to have to fight him, though. And we don't have enough troops here to actually siege this, so let's see. To raise the levies of some of our vassals, since I'm not really concerned about their opinions, and I don't want to pay for the upkeep of my own domain troops. Okay, and he has called in Saxony to this war, which is real annoying. I think we're going to have to go ahead and raise everything again. Much as I would rather not do that. Okay. All of you head in there. In fact, yes, everyone just head up here. So at least Saxony is weaker by one duchy, but still they're much stronger than anyone I would like to be fighting right now. I was expecting to just be fighting this guy on his own. Oh, did not really mean to attack an army in there, but I guess we have more troops on the way in, so probably be okay. Thankfully, I've discovered where I misplaced my ring. It was under my bed. What good fortune. We will pay interest on our loans. Kind of expensive. Okay, so with about 10,000 troops available, we do outnumber her pretty substantially, so we can probably just go and fight her army and she won't be a problem. And we are losing money again now from having to support our domain troops. You propose that the Queen of Poland marry Prince Ulrich, my son. Yeah, sounds fine. We will continue to siege this county and get our ticking war score going, and then probably go and fight her. My friends are becoming friends. Always nice. Probably. Okay, we won the siege, up to 25%, and captured a prisoner. So we can go in from where for no river crossing? Wittenberg? No? Yes, okay. We can catch them going in that way, we'll try it. Polish Holy War for Greater Poland has ended in white peace. Okay. That war has been going on for a long time. Captured a bishop and actually wiped out that army. Brings us to 56%. And I guess we'll head in here and siege his capital. This is his capital, no? Oh, that is his capital. He never moved it from there. Okay. Well, we'll just stay where we are then, I guess. I think we should have basically won this war at this point. We lost our spy master. So we'll appoint this guy. And I'm not sure if we should actually send him to Constantinople. Let's take a look at some sample technologies and see where is good. Probably Constantinople is still pretty decent, actually. For most things. Yeah, seems like it, okay. So we'll just send him over there. Stop leading troops. So we are being sieged over here. Not too concerned about. We'll sure do that, and I'll send, I guess, about half of this army over here to chase you out while the rest continues to siege. Population of wolves in Thuringen has grown to such size that their attacks on livestock, once rare, are now increased in number and are damaging the local economy. Pretty bad. Nobody wants their capital to be infested with wolves. Our allies in Novgorod lost their war. Okay. sucks to be them. To 78% now, and you have increased the opinion of our Duke again. I guess we'll just leave them be, that's fine. And let's make sure that she doesn't get another army together. We'll head up and take out the troops she's raising. Gather a little war score along the way. And actually we're at 100% from that siege, so we can just enforce our demands, take our county back, have that guy stop rebelling against us, disband our troops, and actually be making money again. So let's see, did we irreparably damage his opinion? No, he's still very happy with me. Even though we usurped his title, declared war on him, he's a claimant to my title, i.e. the county. Also honest versus deceitful. Well, that's fine, he'll get over it. Also, he's wounded, so maybe he'll just die. That will be fine as well. Alright, so we'll get our retinue together here. We will leave them set on not reinforcing so we can make money for a while and pay back some loans. But that is going to do it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.